set up my new matcha station. I'm very excited for today's vlog because I'm finally setting up a proper matcha station for myself. I don't have one, even though I make matcha every day and I have for the past like 4 years. So this is actually my current matcha station. It is super small and I just have it on my kitchen counter like so. I'll be honest, it kind of gets in the way sometimes when we're cooking, so I always have to move it out of the way. And it's cute. I actually really like this, but I just wish there was a little more going on. But today we're gonna elevate it. So this is actually where I'm planning to build a new matcha station. I'm basically just changing out this table. I'm gonna get rid of the table and build this new one that I just got from Yamazaki Home. It's a really cute white storage rack. It is the perfect size for the space. I measured it out and everything. I also just got a new fellow kettle. This is their Stag EKG Pro kettle and it's so pretty and I think it's gonna look so good on the new matcha station. Okay, I'm super excited. Let's get started! I'm setting up the storage rack and this is from Yamazaki Home. This is their 35-inch storage rack in white. It also comes in black, but I really love Yamazaki Home and they did actually gift me this, so thank you so much to Yamazaki Home. I actually have another little tiered stand that's also on its way. It hasn't been delivered yet, but hopefully it comes today so that I can set that up as well. All right, here's everything set up around me. These are the instructions. So let's build. Okay, let's see. This is hard to do with nails. Basically just screwing them in as much as I can with my hands because it's way easier. And then I'll use the wrench to tighten it. This is actually really easy. You're basically just screwing in bolts. And honestly, the hardest thing is just lining up the bolts correctly. Oh no, I forgot to put this in. Great. Don't be a dummy like me. There are these stickers that you can add to cover the other pre-drilled holes. Because if you don't want this level, you can actually screw it in up here or over here. But they give you these stickers to hide the extra holes if you're not using them. It also comes with a bunch of hooks like this, and you can attach them to the side like this. You can hang like kitchen tools and things from here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these, but it is pretty handy. Okay, I'm gonna clear this stuff out of the way now. It's perfect. It's a really good height too. I'm 5'1" and this is like perfect. So I am still waiting for my little riser to be delivered. It says it should be delivered today. You guys, it is 3 days later and the package finally came. The last 2 days it said out for delivery, but it never showed up. But finally, today it arrived and I'm so excited. This is the last thing that I need to finish setting up my matcha station, so let's open it. It's so cute. I love the sleek, simple design with the wood and the white accent. Finally, we can put everything together. It's so cute. It's like the perfect size too. My new fellow kettle. I love the matching wood accents. This is my chasen from Zenkyu Matcha, and I added my Sakura chasen charm on it. I make these myself and I also sell them through my small jewelry business, linked in the description. Smisky, holding my straw. Another Smisky reading a book. I found this mini chair at Daiso and I thought this was just perfect. Dango chopstick holder. the chawan that I always use in my Matcha Monday videos. I like it because it's double walled and you can actually see what I'm doing inside, like what the matcha looks like when I'm whisking. This is my newest chawan. I love the green and white wavy checkered pattern. It's from Pots of Joy on Instagram. I always use a sieve to sift my matcha to get rid of any potential clumps. And I also always use a spoon to scoop my matcha. Usually people use the wooden spoon, which is a chashaku, but I don't like using those, so I just use a spoon like this. This is from IKEA. This is a checkered tile coaster. I love it. I think it's so pretty and it's handmade by a small business, The Art of Subtle. They have an Etsy. I'll also link it in the description. And of course, my scale. I always use a scale. I'm very particular about my measurements. A lot of people don't use one. Traditionally, you don't use one either, but I personally like using a scale every day. So the top shelf is pretty much done. I'm so excited. It looks so good. The color cohesion, the patterns. Oh, I'm obsessed. So let's fill in the rest of the shelves. So on the middle shelf, I just have my record player. This shelf is literally the perfect size. And then I have my records down here. This is shared with Kyle and we have some that we own and some that we're renting from the library. I just put it on this clear acrylic letter sorter from Target. Right now we have the Inner Speaker album by Tame Impala playing. And this is my container of all of the matcha that I'm currently going through. I was storing these in the fridge, but I think I actually prefer to just keep it out like this. I feel like if I keep it in the fridge, it kind of takes away some of the flavor of the matcha, so I'm keeping it not in the fridge again. Okay, so that's pretty much everything for my matcha station. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Hey guys, it's a few weeks later and I'm sick. If you can hear in my voice, I've just been like lying in bed trying to edit this video, but I realized I didn't actually show you what it was like for me to actually use my matcha station. So I wanted to film that today and show the process of me actually making a matcha. I'm finally feeling a little better today where I feel like I can be on camera. I'm still feeling a bit like frumpy and not back to 100 yet, but I still wanted to film. Probably won't be talking too much since I'm still very congested, but let's get started. matcha has been made. This is pretty much how I make my everyday matcha. Let's give it a try. Can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. It's a perfect balance of matcha flavor without it being too milky. This Sayaka matcha by Ippodo is also one of my favorites. And with a ratio like mine, you can definitely taste it in the milk. If you're interested in matcha, I make a lot of matcha content, especially on shorts. So make sure you're subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.